Hey guys, GoForce Online here to bring you another one of my trash builds. Now this is my Khajiit Sorcerer Critical Healer. So a Sorcerer Healer that specializes in doing critical heals. Now, if you take a look, your range goes from 8,000 normal healing to about 14k critical healing. So it specializes more in critical healing to get those numbers up. So let's take a look. So sitting about 37k 500 max magicka and 19k max health. My spell critical at the moment is sitting on 79%, but that'll get boosted up to about 85. My spell damage is not that much on the front bar, but if I swap over to the backs, it's about 2000. Does get boosted up a bit. So not a lot of damage being dealt, but definitely doing a lot of healing. Alright, let's take a look at the items. So first one I have here is Mother's Sorrow. So easy pick, it gives me maximum amount of spell critical. And the next one I'm using here is Combat Physician. So when I critically heal myself or an ally, I give them a 5k damage shield for 6 seconds, and this can occur once every 6 seconds per target. So if I have all these targets in front of me, I heal all of them, then they each get a 5k damage shield. So it definitely makes my job a lot easier there. Then on the front bar, I'm using the Maelstrom Restoration Staff. So when your regeneration critically strikes, you restore 500 magicka, so just a bit of extra sustain there. And it does say cannot occur simultaneously from critical strikes, so I'm not sure what the barrier is there from how often it can do, but I do find that sustain is fairly easy with this build. Then on the back bar, I'm using the Black Rose Perfected Eye Staff. So it reduces the cost of impulse, and it also leaves a lingering target damage dealing 4k flame, shock and frost damage over 8 seconds. So with the patches being done on the back bar, I'm using impulse here, which does reduce the target's maximum health by 10% and also grants me and my group members minor protection for 6 seconds. So it reduces their damage taken, so reduces the amount of healing I have to do. Alright, yeah, speaking of skills, let's take a look. So on the front bar, we have Blessing of Restoration. So you can use the other morph as well to get that extra damage output. I just like this one more for a bit more healing. And it also gives my group members some extra resistance. Next I have Regeneration, which is the skill that procs my front bar staff. So it heals myself and 3 allies for 18k over 10 seconds. Then I have Illustrious Healing, so in the target area it heals for 1700 and then additional 1700 every 1 second for 12 seconds. So a lot of healing over time skills here, works very well for group content. Then I have Inner Light from the Mage's Guild skill line. So predominantly have it here to increase my max magicka by 5% and then another 2% for the passives, and also gives me Major Prophecy, which increases my spell critical. Then the next one here is Dark Conversion, so very powerful skill in this build. So what it does, it restores 9k health for me, also restores 3600 magicka instantly, and additional 2400 magic over 20 seconds. But also activating this skill activates one of the passives, which grants minor spell critical for my entire group. And so that will push me up from 79% to about 85%. So it's really, really nice. Then my ultimate on the front bar is the Absorption Field. Very powerful, very underutilized ultimate. So it creates a globe of magic suppression for 12 seconds, removing and preventing all enemy area of effect abilities to occur in the area. Enemies within the globe are stunned, and while players are just silenced, so it can be used in PvE and PvP. And the globe heals for 1500 health every 0.5 seconds. So very specific ultimate. If you put this in the correct spot when it needs to be, it is very powerful. Then on the back bar we have the Frost Pulsar, so this is the skill that activates my weapon. So like I said, it deals a nice bit of like 5k frost damage there, and reduces the enemy's max health by 10%, and also applies minor protection to my group members. Next we have Unstable Wall of Frost. So basically activating this skill leaves an AoE on the ground that does damage, but it also grants a damage shield that will absorb incoming damage from range from projectiles for 6k, and once the skill is over, so after that 10 seconds, the wall will explode, dealing extra damage, and then also granting another shield for about 3k. So a very nice set and forget skill, so it works very good on the back bar. Next we have Energy Orb, so basically heals for 900 health every half a second, so that's 1800 per second. And also grants a synergy there, which allies can activate and then heal and restore resources. And then Power Surge, so this is basically the skill that I'm basing this build on. So it gives me major sorcery, increasing my spell damage. But while active, activating a critical heal causes myself and all the allies around me, so that is for 18 meters, to heal for 2800 health, and this can occur once every 3 seconds. Now that's 2800 now, but that can crit itself, so it goes up to about 5200. And then last one here is just Frost Pulsar. But basically there's a lot of other skills you can put in here, and probably Purge or Cleanse will work well as well. I just had it in there as a bit of extra damage. But Purge would work really well as well to get that negative effect off and also heal your allies. Now I'm not sure if this heal can proc the critical, because it is capped at 5% of their max health, so I'm not sure if that can crit heal. Anyway, the last one here is the Aggressive Warhorn. So increases my group's max magicka and max stamina by 10% for 30 seconds. And it also grants a major force, increasing the critical damage by 20% for 10 seconds. Now this will affect your critical damage, but unfortunately it does not affect critical healing, so your critical healing is still the same. Now usually I don't go into champion points, but this works really well because I have Blessed, so it increases my healing there by 15%. But this also increases my critical healing down by another 22%. So the combination of these two makes critical healing very, very powerful. So like I said on the front there, that's 14k compared to 8k, so that's 7,000 increase in healing. Now if I activate the Surge there and then I heal, so that's 5,200 they're healing on top of everything else. Anyway, thanks for listening guys. If you like the content I'm putting out, please hit that like and subscribe. And if you have any ideas for builds that I need to use in the future, please let me know in the comments down below. Take care and be safe. Bye.